Place, mounting plate. If you can't see this in the toolbar, please add the cabinet menu. When you place a mounting plate in the drawing, the part database open, press the ESC button, and then type in the width, height, and depth you want. Please fill in the content as shown on the screen. Place enclosure. Repeat, please. I typed in 600 for width, 600 for height, and 210 for depth. The two center points don't match, so I move the component to the center to match them. Double-click the mounting plate. Properties, cabinet component. I move the starting point from the paper to the cabinet with the plate. Then, the XYZ numbers change too. Since X and Y are 0, the center of the mounting plate is now the same as the center of the cabinet. Place duct. Only fill in width 40 and height 80. You don't need to fill in width. Place the duct. If you draw it overlapping the end of the mounting plate, the width is cut automatically. Place DIN rail. Only fill in width 35 and height 7.5. You don't need to fill in width. You don't need to adjust the spacing now because you align them later. Select the DIN rail and the duct, then align them. Search for the symbol you want to place in, plus P1. If you don't know which part to place, you can open the circuit page in a new tab and check. You can also check terminals and other parts. Double-click XS1 and place it in cabinet page CE. You can easily check which materials are placed in the schematic and cabinet drawings in 3 different places. Place the terminal X1, X2, X3, X4. To place multiple symbols at once, drag to select them, right-click and choose New Symbol in Document. To place all terminals at once, select the bundle called X3. To place them one by one, select each separately as shown on the screen. Functions like spacing and horizontal-vertical alignment are in the Alignment tab. For more details, please refer to the Cabinet Engineering Manual. Place door. Press ESC and fill in width 600, height 600, and depth 600. Place the K1. Search the K1. You can easily check the materials placed using the Material Explorer. Search and place the S1. I want to place S1 right in the middle of the door and 120 millimeters away from the bottom edge. I check the measurements. I align it vertically with the switch. I choose the alignment reference using the mouse. Place a virtual cable duct. I use a virtual cable duct when the wire goes from the mounting plate to the door or between parts on the door, but I don't use a cable duct. It helps to show the wiring. Place a virtual path for wiring. Press the routing. "3D view, Ctrl-O. I show you 3 cases using a virtual cable duct to not using any duct 3 using a cable duct. First, using a virtual cable duct. This is when a virtual cable duct is used. Even though no cable duct is placed, the routing still works. Second, not using any duct, I delete the virtual cable duct and then do the routing again. If you turn the panel around, you see there is no duct on the back. Because there is no duct, the routing doesn't work well. Third, using a cable duct, I place a cable duct. In the 3D view, you can see that the duct is placed. When you do the routing, the wires go through the duct. But the Z position of the duct is not correct. Check the Z position of the door Z100, then adjust the Z position of the duct Z285. What happens if you change the duct Z position to 100? It will be attached on top of the door. Because it has a depth of 40, enter the value by subtracting the depth from the Z position. This function is used to check for collisions when closing the door. The places where collisions happen are shown in red. Press Shift and the routing icon to cancel the routing. Drag all parts except the enclosure. Change the Z-axis. The enclosure's Z is 100, so make it the same. It may take some time for this to show in 3D. But don't worry, if you click each part, you can see that the Z value has changed. After some time, it will also show in the 3D view. The position has been changed, and now I do collision check.